Hopefully this is running. Yes, it is. Yeah, my old camera's always had a little talkback feature. It would talk back at me, you know, not like my kids talk back at me, just a simple beep that you can tolerate. And it lets you know that the camera's on, but this camera doesn't do that. I don't know whether it's, I don't know, I'm going to have to look in the setup of it. But anyway, I'm on, I got up at 3 o'clock this morning, ran a load of hay. It is Friday. Timothy is mowing, Cody is mowing, I will be mowing. We're mowing first, second, and third cut hay today. So Timothy's mowing second cut, Cody's mowing second cut, and I'll be rolling into the third again. The funny thing is the third cut seems to be doing really well. Really well. Some of the third cut's doing better than the second cut, but you know, hey, a little bit of fertilizer goes a long way. So anyway, Timothy hit a rock and has damaged his mower, the Gale mower, and I'm on my way over there with the impact gun, electric impact gun, and a couple of bolts. He says it just jarred them loose. This is third cut right here, and as you can see when I get up here, here's the neighbor. This will be third cut. That would be fourth cut, but it's not going to make it. But this is all second cut or third cut here that I've got on the right hand side. Really stacked up pretty nice. It's probably better than a ton to the acre third cut. You get and you know, I really didn't put too much onto it. 10 gallons of nitrogen and 150 pounds of potash, which really made the difference right there. Look at that stuff. I mean, it's unbelievable. But we do have turbulent skies today, and that's kind of screwing us up for baling any hay, but it's pretty good for mowing. For the next 2 days, today, tomorrow, and Sunday, we're supposed to have drizzly, spotty shower kind of crap weather, which I'm okay with that. Drizzly, spotty shower weather, it doesn't bother me in the least. What bothers me is full-on downpours when I'm trying to make a field of hay, or 5 fields of hay, or 100 acres of hay, or 150 acres of hay. So anyway, yeah, so I'm going to get out to Timothy here, and then I got to go buy an angle grinder. I've got a couple of angle grinders, but they're corded angle grinders, and I really need a cordless angle grinder. One of those 20-volt DeWalt 4.5-inch angle grinders, or 4-inch angle grinders, to take along in the cab with me, because this hay, as it's dying back, it becomes really hard to cut. And you know, when it's hard to cut, it dulls everything. It's taking a lot of horsepower to do that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy this battery operated angle grinder, and that should save me a bunch of fuel. I know it's only a couple $100 for the damn thing, but that's a lot of money anyway. But it'll be a couple $100, but I'll just throw it right in the cab, and then it'll be like a razor cut. And you know, if you hit a rock or something, it dulls it, and then of course it takes more horsepower, more fuel. Hopefully the fuel savings with the angle grinder will pay for it pretty quickly, because I do have well over 1,000 acres to do yet. I know a lot of people are asking me a lot of questions about, hey, how many acres you got to do? Second cut, I've got at least 1,500 acres to do, and probably 500 acres of first yet. So, anyways, stay tuned. I'm going to pull in here to where Tim is. What the hell did you do?
Where's my gun at?
God darn it. Yeah. In that bag is knives and a couple of bolts.
I got knives there.
Knives and a couple bolts. Let's see what you hit. Oh, jeepers creepers. Well, you ought to know that those are there. What did you knock loose?
Just those two.
They're loose? Well, put them on and crank them. Wrong way. Are you going to flip it? Piece of rock there. Yeah. You need to use the bigger rock. There you go. Probably got the bolt all fucked up.
Right
No?
there. It's been loose.
Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead. Go over all of them with that thing. Just tighten them up, because you know what? If it's been loose, it ain't gonna get any better. What's the matter?
Twist it. Let's jump.
Oh yeah, I don't need a bolt. Brand new turtles, they ought to fit right in there, good. Middle, top.
Son of a bitch.
Gotta love you, Tim. You're in? What are you talking about?
Looks good for me.
Tighten it down tight. Check them all. Anyway, I'm gonna grab this rock, I guess, or you can grab the rock. Actually, you can just go around it and we'll get it later with the stack wagon. It'll be easier. I'm out of here. I gotta go get going. You should be able to use that bolt over now. Got it where it belongs. Go down the line, take a look. Do them all. Alright, you got it. I'll see you later. That's the trouble with these farms that are in industrial zoning. About 10, 15, 20 years ago, everything along this highway got perk tested. Land was cheap and business was booming with it and developing, and they just perked it. And the laws for percolation tests were pretty slim. They were just cheesy laws, you know. These guys would come out with these big track hoes, dig a place up, put the topsoil on the bottom of the hole and leave all the rocks on the top, and it would make an absolute mess. So, you know, that rock, I don't know where that one came from. I do have a couple of enemies out here around, and they don't much like me anymore because I'm too big for my britches, as they say. And that field got mowed yet already. So anyway, with that being said, sometimes there's things that get thrown out in the field, natural things. Like that's a round river rock. It's not natural to that area. It doesn't make any sense, but it's there. So you could see that it was a big, ugly, you know, my grandmother would have called it a boother or a niggerhead, which is a terrible thing to say, but that's what they used to call them. But anyway, yeah, that's a round river rock. I found it to be rather odd that it was there, but it's there. Anyway, he'll probably just go around it, and then when the stack wagon, you take a stack wagon, you can push them off the field, or maybe pick them up, I don't know. Right now I just don't have time because I'm in the process of going to get this angle grinder, and I'll do a full unboxing and review of it and show you exactly what I'm talking about. I also have to buy a couple of pairs of vice grips because all my vice grips are just shot. So that's what I'm gonna do. Bump, bump, bump. See ya when I get my parts. Okay, so I didn't actually do an unboxing here. I actually went to the field and mowed for the past God knows how many hours. But anyway, I do have the DeWalt cordless drill, or cordless gizmo here, angle grinder that I bought. I paid too much money for it because I bought some extra stuff like these batteries. Now, if you know anything about these batteries, they're damned expensive. So I also bought some blades, and I also bought a couple of pairs of vice grips. The reason to buy a pair of vice grips, and I'll demonstrate this here really quite easily, is when you're going to sharpen these things. Let me flip that up. You sharpen it, you have to block it so it doesn't, hold on a second here. If you want to take it off, you know, that's one thing, but I'm not into taking these blades off. You just kind of clamp them about halfway and you're good. You can run that grinder. Let me go get it. I'll show you how this thing works. It's a very expensive tool. I gotta tell you, I paid probably way more than I wanted to, I can tell you that. So this is the brushless gizmo. I thought it was kind of long and was going to feel awkward, but it doesn't. So what you do, because now I've got that thing blocked so I can't move, and it's sharp. And this is let me get my vice grips here. And I can explain to you this after I get it put away. It's supposed to be pretty durable, that's what they tell me. I'm sure it has a warranty and stuff, but I don't know. It comes with a thing for 6-inch blades, or 6-inch wheels, cut-off wheels, and oh God, I'm gonna put it under lock and key when I'm done. And I got some cut-off wheels too, the thin ones, because you never know when something could get jammed up in there, like wire. I've had wire already. And I think this is going to come in pretty handy to have in the cab of the tractor. I got 2 pairs of vice grips. I bought, obviously, I bought some extra cutting wheels. These cutting wheels here. What are these? Original Metabo ones. I could have bought the DeWalt ones, but they're more money. And there's no sense because I've had good luck with these. Depressed center wheel, T27s, and that's exactly what it takes. Now the charger is over here. As you can hear it, it is fan cooled. It's supposed to be a fast charger. We'll see. We'll see. I don't know. I thought it worked pretty good, but let me get this other battery here. If you're not sure about your battery, you can actually push that button, and it has a test light. So I'm 2/3 charged, and that's okay because you can go to the field with 2/3 charged. One of them is fully charged. The one that's on there is fully charged. This one's 2/3 charged. Tomorrow morning that one will be fully charged. Let me put you down here a second, maybe. I don't know. Hell, I'll just zip it. I just want to zip it up. This bag comes with it's a really nice bag, actually. So you get what you pay for, you know. And when you're buying tools, I always say it's better to spend a little extra money than not. You know, if you spend a little extra money on your tools, you got good quality tools, and then you don't have any problems with that. You know, like if you buy a cheap piece of shit, you're going to have a cheap piece of shit. If you're counting on it, spend the extra money. But anyways, this thing included 1 grinder, hold on a second, 1 lithium battery fast charger, side handle, whatever the hell that means. The side handle, 4.5 inch. Type 27 wheel, 4.5 inches. Type 27 guard, 6 inches. Type 27 guard wrench, flanges, and bag kit, or kit bag. And that's what's in here. It's a 20 volt. It's the 20 volt 60 max. So it's 60 volts. Those things are 60 volt batteries. That's what it has in there. These 20V, 60V max. So converts 20 volt max, converts to 60 volts, or however the hell that works. Don't ask me. I'm pretty sure they're lithium cells, and each lithium cell has 20 volts to it or whatever, and it kind of adds them together. got 3 times the power of the 18 volt, and I was thinking of buying the 18 volt one, but I actually chose not to. I decided against it. But I'm just gonna let that thing charge up tonight. I'm done. I'm tired. I've been up since 3 o'clock this morning. It is now got to be after, I don't know. It's almost 8 o'clock now. So from 3 till 8. What is that? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 hours up. I've been working for 17 hours. I didn't get any breaks today. No breaks at all. I mean, I just worked and worked and worked. So tonight, I'm just going to go home. I'm going to get something to eat. I don't think I'm going to upload anything. I uploaded this morning when I got back from the mushroom barn, and that was that. So I've been working, you know, balls to wall. 3 machines in the field all day today. The Gale, obviously, that's at the beginning of this video. The WD-2303, Cody was running that all day, and of course this WD or W235 John Deere. And I was mowing at almost 12 miles an hour all day till tonight. I slowed down because I'm getting tired and cranky and my back hurts. So anyhow, with that being said, you know, I'll be talking back at you probably tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.